Moments when drunk teens were arrested. In this video, we're going to revisit some of those moments where drunk teens were arrested. So let's start with the first case on our list. A routine day for the Miami Township Police took a dramatic turn when they received a report of a reckless driver wreaking havoc on the roads. Officers Dossenbach and Reese sprung into action, rushing to the scene, prepared to deal with any situation. Unbeknownst to them, this ordinary traffic stop was about to present them with a challenge that would test their abilities and intuition to the fullest.
Where are you coming from?
My boyfriend.
Where's your boyfriend live at? Goshen?
Yeah.
Were you having trouble driving today?
This first time I drove this.
Yeah.
It's my boyfriend's car. And it's...
Herky-jerky?
Yeah.
Approaching the car, they found a 37-year-old woman behind the wheel, but something didn't seem right. She looked tired, her words were slurred, and she seemed totally out of it. Trusting their gut instincts, the officers decided to put her through a series of sobriety tests to get to the bottom of things. Even though the woman insisted she hadn't been drinking, the officers stayed focused. They put her through her paces, checking her eyes and having her walk in a straight line, all in an effort to gauge her levels of intoxication.
I'm supposed to go on December 27th to get shots, and then February 6th to get surgery.
Okay.
So, from here down hurts. I'm not making excuses.
Okay.
So,
Alright, just keep your hands on your side. The next thing you're going to do from here is you're going to take 9 heel-to-toe steps. Once you complete your 9 heel-to-toe steps, you're going to make a series of small turns, and you're going to take 9 heel-to-toe steps back. It's going to look like this. 1, 2, 3, all the way to 9. Come back.
But despite their efforts, the results didn't give them a clear answer about whether alcohol was involved. As the officers engaged further with the woman, she mentioned feeling unwell and asked for medical help, raising their suspicions even more. While they waited for EMS to arrive, they decided to dig into her background, and what they found was troubling. Turns out she had a history of convictions for driving under the influence in 2019, 2021, and 2022. If this incident turned out to be her 4th offense within a decade, it would escalate to a felony charge. Armed with this info, the officers proceeded cautiously, fully aware of the seriousness of the situation.
I was on gabapentin until
You use heroin or meth?
never. Never. You can.
You use meth?
What do you...
Do you want to take me to the police station? Because I can guarantee you that I'm not on any drugs.
So, the reason we're asking is we've done the tests on you and you're giving us signs of impairment that you are under the influence of something. And for the medics to best be able to treat you, they need to know what's going on. And they're on their way.
That's fine.
Okay? So we're just trying to help you at this point.
Yeah.
So-
And I appreciate it. My daughter is going to the cop
The
shop
academy?
with cop.
Yeah, shop with the
thing.
cop.
I don't do drugs.
When EMS arrived, they too noticed something was off and voiced their concerns. It was clear this was more than just a simple stomachache. Now the officers faced a tough call: how to handle the arrest while ensuring the woman got the medical help she needed. Throughout the encounter, the woman insisted she was innocent, blaming her symptoms on a stomach bug and recent meds. But the officer's instincts told them otherwise. Despite her protests, they made the tough call to cuff her on suspicion of driving under the influence of drugs or a cocktail of substances. As they drove her to the police station, the officers grappled with the complexity of the situation. They knew this could have serious consequences for the woman given her past run-ins with the law. But duty-bound, they pressed on, determined to uphold the law and keep the public safe.
Like I told you, get back to the police station and start feeling worse. Just let them know, and just one of our ambulances come back and take it off. Alright?
Are you done with them? You guys done?
Yes. We're good.
Alright, go ahead and turn around, place your hand behind your back. You're being placed under arrest for operating over a vehicle under the influence of drug, alcohol, or a combination of both, okay?
What happens when I go to the police station and there's no drug?
We're gonna have you do a P test.
Yeah.
We won't have the results today.
So, I'm going to go to jail?
Probably, because you have several OBI histories. You got anything illegal in your pocket you can poke me and stab me?
I can't tell you. I know what movie. Could you?
What is it?
A vape?
Okay. Nothing else though? Nothing like gonna poke me, stab me, nothing illegal?
This is a vape. It's fun to know.
As far as you know, what else could be in there?
You want to do my handcuffs and all that?
I'm gonna search your pockets either way.
Oh,
We just want to get poked or stabbed. We're also looking for knives and things. We don't want to get poked. We don't want to get stabbed. Nothing like that.
lighter.
Come here. Baby, sit in my car.
If you want to come this way, there's a little more room for you.
On the passenger side.
Just gonna hold on to you, see them fall over. It's a little harder to walk when you get handcuffed sometimes.
Watch yourself. I don't want you to get hit by the door.
Imagine this, it's a chilly evening on February 23rd, 2024, near the Washington State University campus where things take an unexpected turn. Police officers dealing with the disturbance suddenly spot a car zooming down a one-way street in the wrong direction. With police vehicles blocking the road, Officer Harris springs into action. Approaching the rogue car on foot, he catches a whiff of alcohol lingering in the air. A major red flag.
Hi, where are you going?
I'm trying to go home. Is there something going on here?
Yeah, it's called a one-way street.
Oh, oops. I'm sorry. I did
The
not
other
know
way.
that. Should I go back that way? I can turn around.
So I'm not sure if it's you or not. I'm smelling a whole lot of alcohol. How much have you had to drink tonight?
I have not drinking anything tonight, sir.
Oh,
I just
okay.
dropped my friends off at 5, or actually my upstairs roommates.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They just were complaining about not having a ride.
Do you have a driver's license with you?
Yes. Would like to see that?
Where's home?
Do you know where the Grove is?
Absolutely.
Yes,
I've been here for
sir.
25 years, so
Oh, really? Okay, those are good
I
cars.
pretty much know every place.
Yes, that would be home for me. It's
Okay.
the Grove. And then do you want insurance or registration at all?
No.
Despite the 19-year-old driver's protests of innocence, Officer Leggett steps in to conduct standardized field sobriety tests, aiming to gauge the driver's level of sobriety without bias. Even though the driver denies any wrongdoing, she reluctantly agrees to a portable breath test. And what do you know? The results show a blood alcohol content of 0.06%, way over the legal limit for someone her age. With solid evidence in hand, Officer Leggett slaps on the cuffs for driving under the influence.
God. Oh my God. I'm actually killing myself. This is the last straw. This is the last. No, I'm gonna kill myself. Oh my God. My mom is gonna disown me. I'm done. Do you understand? I'm not drunk, sir.
Face forward, man. Face forward.
No, sir. I'm sorry. I understand. I moved 2 inches down the street, sir. I had a glass of wine like forever ago. Are you genuinely serious? Because I know these Pullman cops, they'll have like a quota you gotta reach or something. You need to get your certain amount of arrests in for the day.
Never heard of a quota, miss. We're gonna walk towards my car, okay? So step this way. And you turn to the...
But just when you think the drama's over, Sergeant Gordon steps in, questioning the validity of the DUI charge. After a quick powwow, they decide there isn't enough evidence for a DUI bust, so they switch gears and opt for a different charge, driving as a minor after hitting the bottle. In the midst of this encounter, the driver dropped a bombshell. She had a previous run-in with the law. Digging into the records revealed an arrest back on January 4th, 2024, for being caught with alcohol while underage. This revelation definitely raised some eyebrows and painted a picture of someone who might not play by the rules. But the plot thickened. A search turned up even more damning evidence from the driver's fanny pack. Alongside the usual knickknacks, there was a fake ID and a vape pen loaded with cannabis. These discoveries added another layer of complexity to an already messy situation, leaving the driver in hot water.
That may be good enough. Have a seat. It's gonna do some more thinking. It's gonna print out. We'll go from there. So I noticed over here you had another ID. What's the deal with that? So I printed out 2 copies. One's for me, one's for you. I'm gonna sign them both. So you can see what the test ended with.
As the legal machine kicked into gear, the driver found herself tangled up in a mess of court dates and hearings. With her previous case still hanging over her head, the stakes were higher than ever. The looming threat of serious consequences hung heavy as she waited to see how the chips would fall in the eyes of the law. On March 16, 2022, Democratic State Representative Robin had an accident in Connecticut, flipping her car and subsequently getting arrested on drunk driving charges. The entire incident was recorded on a police body cam, providing a detailed account of what had happened. The incident occurred around 7 p.m. when Robin Comey left a car after a routine public meeting with fellow lawmakers. As she was driving her black Honda Civic sedan, she collided with a parked car, causing her own vehicle to flip over. The surprising accident happened on Capitol Avenue in Connecticut. Following the accident, a female witness reported that her boyfriend rushed to assist Comey and helped her out of the overturned car. The witness stayed at the scene to talk to the police, confirming that Comey had declined medical services. Interestingly, the witness's boyfriend left before the police arrived. The body cam footage starts with an officer approaching Comey, who is seen lighting a cigarette. The officer initiates a conversation asking about her dinner. Comey replies that she hasn't eaten. The officer also inquires about how her car ended up overturned, to which Comey responds with laughter, indicating her disorientation.
What'd you have for dinner?
I didn't
Anything
have
good? Huh?
I didn't have anything for dinner.
Then where were you going?
I can go around that pole and then go straight back there.
All right, so you were coming this way towards the highway?
Yeah.
Okay. So how did we end up upside down?
I don't know.
The officer proceeds to administer various sobriety tests to Comey. Throughout these tests, it becomes clear that she is under the influence of alcohol. In one test, the officer checks for signs of intoxication by examining whether Comey's eyes exhibit certain reactions when exposed to a flashlight and a pen. Comey's eyes indeed display signs of intoxication, and the officer asks about her medical condition, to which she responds by denying having diabetes. Another test involves walking in a straight line, where the officer instructs Comey to take 9 steps and count them aloud. Comey, however, struggles to complete the task, taking only 7 steps before stopping. The officer intervenes to demonstrate the correct way to walk in a straight line. Despite this, Comey still struggles and fails to complete the test.
You can begin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Continue the test. Yep. Do you remember the instructions I gave you?
Yeah. You said count 9.
Yep. And then you're supposed to keep your front foot on the line and take a series of small steps with your other foot and return with 9 heel-toe steps on the line.
I'm not sure. I think it's that.
Do you want to try it again? Want me to give you the instructions again?
Yeah.
Okay, let's come back over here for me. Right there.
The final sobriety test requires Comey to lift her foot 6 inches and count aloud until instructed to stop. Repeated attempts reveal her inability to perform this task successfully. She is eventually handcuffed by the officers.
Begin.
1, 2. 1. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
What's that?
I'm not
Do you don't want to continue?
I don't know that I can do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Can you put your hands behind your back corner?
In the aftermath of this incident, Robin Comey faced the repercussions of her action. House Speaker Matt Ritter removed her from her state representative leadership roles. In response, she issued a sincere apology to the people of Connecticut and her fellow lawmakers. Thanks for watching this video, and subscribe for more content like this.